All right, it's not much longer than when I did my last video, maybe about 12 or 13 hours later. Had a good night's sleep, hit the gym hard this morning, and now I'm back at the school. I'm here a lot on Wednesday and Thursday, 22 hours in those 2 days. So I have at least 2 students coming in today. That's gonna be fun. You can see I cleaned up a little bit. It's definitely not like crazy beautiful, but that's because we have a lot of random stuff like these bricks and sticks down here. I don't know if I was pointing down low enough to see them. That's all stuff that we use for class. So that's still here, but you can see that I put away a lot of the construction stuff. I do still have the 2 ladders in the corner over there, but at least they're kind of tucked away in that little crevice. But other than that, school's looking pretty good. Oh, I've been spoiled. Like, in the 5 years that I've been teaching Kung Fu, I've mostly been in big, huge parks with lots and lots of space, and I've never had more than 3 students at the same time. A lot of my classes, a huge majority of them, were one-on-one private lessons. So I'd have this big, huge amount of space and just one person. So I got used to that. Now, this school we opened, it's a decent size. This main room is about right around 1,000 square feet. It's about 50 by 20 or in that neighborhood. And then we have like about 300 square feet of like storage area and stuff in the back there, like a changing room, and we have a bunch of the construction stuff we did and stuff of that nature. So it's not bad. 1,000 square feet isn't bad. That's a pretty typical sized like Kung Fu school size. Like, I know people have big schools and stuff, but there's a lot of regular schools around this size. But I'm just used to these big, huge parks. So, like you may know if you've been watching my videos, we've only been open since April, and it's late May right now, so it's only been a little less than 2 months since we've got this school up and running. So we haven't accumulated a great number of students yet. So I've mostly been teaching just 1 or 2 people at the same time, and like 2 or 3 kids at the same time. So, you know, a little amount of people and still a decent amount of space. It's not the kind of space ratio I was used to in the big, huge parks, but it was still pretty good. Last night I had 3 adults, which isn't very much. Like, you can easily fit 15 people in here with a decent amount of like space for each one, like probably like a big 7 by 7 cube or something, or in that neighborhood. So, you know, it's not huge amount of space, but it's close to like 50 square feet a piece or something. So that's what we think we could fit in here comfortably. But because I'm spoiled and used to all the space, I like started moving things. Like, you can see, like, I kind of put everything to the far sides. Like, these plants used to be out here further, and the table used to be out. Everything used to be out more, and I pushed it out because I'm used to having the space, and that's what worked best for the way I wanted to arrange class yesterday, the drills I wanted to bring people through. So anyway, that kind of woke me up that as things move along and we start getting more people and our classes start getting bigger, I'm gonna have to restructure the way I do classes. People are gonna have to start going back and forth in smaller spaces instead of having the freedom to just use the entire front room here, which is how I prefer it. But that's the difference between group classes and private classes, I guess. Like, these early students who had the faith to join us early have really gotten a bonus by essentially getting almost what's like private lessons for the price of group lessons. So they deserve it. They were the ones that helped get us off the ground, and we're very thankful to them. Hopefully they won't get too spoiled and feel cheated when the classes really start becoming group classes. Maybe they'll just embrace that they got what they got during their foundation building because it was nice. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about, is how spoiled I got with all that space, and how last night kind of woke me up to how quickly you can fill up a space so much smaller than a big gigantic park.